I just launched a cartoon a month ago
about
golf, and it's me at 11 years old playing with friends, and I want to take that to the next level, for that to be the next big thing. I've got my own custom golf shoes.
I thought you was gonna bring us a pair.
Yeah, I wanted a pair.
I saw those on the site. I thought you was gonna bless us with a pair.
They coming.
They just flexed on us.
Well, just like the belt, just a little slight flex. A slight flex.
What'd you say? Golf is subtle flex, right?
Subtle flex.
Yeah, there's nothing subtle about the neon. Look at neon green. It's nothing subtle.
And they hit the green with the shoes.
That's not just a belt. That's crocodile.
Yeah,
Well,
I see.
hey,
exotic.
it's faux. It's faux. Don't get I don't want anybody mad at me. It's faux. It's faux.
He recycled them on some Stacey Adams.
Exotic.
Everybody has a story. Mine started 20 years ago in the golf mecca of the world, Augusta, Georgia. On my journey to make it back home, I've done everything it takes to get there. On Saturdays, I connect with all kinds of people from all walks of life. We laugh, talk trash, share stories, and learn from each other's journeys. On the road to chase my dreams, this is what golf really looks like. This is golf like you've never seen it before. This is Saturday Foursome. Oh yeah. Well done.
Stay up there, baby.
Oh, you didn't hit it. That's good if you want it.
Oh, shut up. I knew you was gonna do that anyway. I knew you was gonna do it.
Keep me on your toes.
You know? That way. No doubt. Never a doubt.
Oh.
We push, baby. We push the hole. That's it.
The hole.
Push.
I love hearing stories on what helped people get to where they are trying to go. After we hit a few shots on this par 3, Jordan shares a story on what propelled him forward to reach his dreams.
You ever notice like golfers, like they always like stand like this with their old leg across like this is how I used to stand on the sideline when I was on the sideline.
Okay.
I wasn't always a starter, I used to sit on the sideline like this, just kind of pissed off, just kind of cross my legs like this, ready to go in again. Hey, Babineaux, get your damn helmet.
Run in there.
I'm ready to go. Yeah.
So you used to be on the sideline waiting for a little while.
I had to wait. I had to wait my turn. I think, I talk about my path to the NFL. Here, I'll share this quick story. So my senior year, I played Division II college football. My senior year, my brother was at the University of Iowa, and I wanted to chase that dream. You know what I mean? It's like, but how do you know? Like I think for all of us, we need some measurement to know that we're on path. Like how do we know we're like
how you
on
know you're
path?
ready for the
NFL?
NFL? How do you know you can get there?
Right. So I'm like, okay, well, here's a way. I mean, go compare yourself to the talent pool in which they have to select from. So they're coming after these Division I athletes. Let's go see how you stack up against them. So I spent the summer. I got permission to spend the summer with my brother there at the University of Iowa, and I found that I was just as fast, just as big, just as strong, if not, stronger, faster than some of the other players. And, that was one of those elements where I put myself into this new environment. It was different. It was just, not my locker room, right? So, from an environment standpoint, it was new, different, and, a bit uncomfortable. But I also had to realize, where my measure was is stacking up against all of these other competitors. And what it did for me, it really gave me that sense of assurance that I needed to go back into my senior year, which led me to be All-American, work out in front of a few NFL teams, get an opportunity to play in the NFL. So I say that to say, our level of growth as individuals, wherever we are, is finding what is that next level up. Who is that person? Who is that mentor? What is that group of individuals that we aspire to be in terms of growth, and then put ourselves in that environment And then you realize in so many ways, those who are ready for that moment will rise up to that moment. You see, there's always something that pulls us to the next level. If nothing's pulling us to the next level, then we're cool being stagnant. And if we're cool being stagnant, we're essentially dying.
Gotcha.
And so I'm always looking for those opportunities to grow. That was definitely one that really sticks out the most.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm sure if I was playing with a PGA Tour player right here, he probably wouldn't have hit it in the water. So I gotta go, put myself in that situation. So I don't succumb to what they wouldn't do.
Yeah. Well, thankfully I'm not watching the pro in this group.
Oh.
Actually, I think it's hard to tell who's the pro between the two of us.
Oh man, come on, it's early.
Opportunity won't always come to you, but with Synovus as your bank, you can always go towards it. So get going. Get after it. Get out of your comfort zone. Get momentum. Then get more of it. Wherever potential leads you next, get there with speed. Get there with scale. Get there with a bank you trust. Synovus. Get there.
That's a ball. All right. We're off.
No length.
Fairway.
I hit a good drive here. So
Finally.
You
finally hit a good drive and he got something to say.
I hit
He
one
won
bad
this.
shot. I hit one bad shot, and here we go.
We got Mama Duck and the little duckling right here. There's nothing more cuter than that right there.
Okay.
Better than the first hole.
Did he hit it? Did he hit it? Walk off right here. Oh, with the stealth. I see you. I see you. Not that much.
He ain't want it.
Oh.
Put it in your pocket. I don't want to see a grown man cry.
Not that much.
He ain't want it. Oh, got past the tree.
That's nice.
Woo.
That's nice.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Close. Ooh. Okay.
That's one today.
Okay,
I gotta give you that.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's good out of that rough. That rough stick. Didn't jump. Did it get there? Oh yeah. Clean living. Clean living. He ain't like that. Yeah, like that.
Like it.
Uh-huh. Got my man locked in over here. Get the celebrity tour ready. Oh, did he hit it?
There, God
Oh, that's it. Come on! Why they do you like that?
Yep.
Oh. Welcome to the game of golf.
dog it.
That was looking good. Ah.
He ain't want it.
Oh, come
I told you he
on.
ain't want it. Put
Oh,
it in your
I want
pocket.
it.
I don't want to see a grown man cry. Put it in your pocket.
I wanted that one.
Huh?
Come
You ain't
on.
want it? Let's go, man. Stop thinking about it. Next hole. You
This
can't
guy.
make that putt.
This guy. Hold on.
Guys out here calling all the shots.
So take my grip here,
Take my grip here.
turn it to the left.
Let's see.
That'll make the ball go to the right. So this is my normal.
Uh-huh.
Just turn this to the left. Ball's got to go right, guaranteed. Every time. Every time. I talked it up.
Many of us just wish it goes that way, you know.
I'm gonna aim
Guy
at that
actually
last
knows what he's
bunker.
doing to make it go that way.
Aim at the bunker. Come on, come on.
Keep sliding.
Come
It's
on.
trying. It's trying.
Oh, I started,
perfect.
did I started too late?
Perfect.
Thing is, you can't talk up a shot like that and then not hit it.
You got it. You put the pressure on yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you play a lot of tournaments when you were young?
I did. When I was a junior golfer, I played a lot around Augusta. And then it was funny because I didn't get started till I was 11 years old. And in Augusta, all the kids, of course, with the Masters being there, want to be professional golfers. So it was real competitive. And so when I started, I was really behind my peers. But man, I just worked my tail off. And I didn't have good clubs. I didn't, have instruction, but I just kept with it. And by the time I was a junior in high school, I was one of the best kids in the county and ended up getting a scholarship to Southern University in Baton Rouge.
That's
so
beautiful.
yeah, man.
Congrats.
Yeah. Great shot.
Great shot.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's supposed to curve. You can be playing in a tournament, hit a perfect shot, look up, it ain't going where you want it to go.
But it felt good coming up.
Felt good. You look up, you're like, ooh, it's gonna be good. You look up, you're like, oh, no. Ooh,
Get out.
that was good. It was just too hard. You hit that perfect. Bite. Oh, baby. Almost. Hit it. Oh, it's in if you hit it, Hill. Did he hit it? Oh.
Straight as an arrow.
That hurts. That hurts.
Hill Harper is a father, author, philanthropist, and actor. He has pushed the envelope on success and making a positive impact in our world. As I had a chance to speak with him one-on-one, I had to ask him about a commonality we shared from our past.
Tell me what you remember about the rusty green Hornet, my man. What do you remember about that whip you had?
Oh, man. So I got a Toyota Corolla hatchback with over 350,000 miles on it.
Come on.
And I spent $315 for it. And it was the car that I had in school, in college. And, it got me around. It was rusted out on the sides. The bottom was rusted out. There was a hole in the bottom. And the thing is that it proved to me, again, that a car is just to get you to point A to point B. And it's not a flex, doesn't have to be a flex. If you feel good about who you are, then it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. Now, mind you, I love beautiful cars. I got that honest from my father. My father loved cars. I love racing. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world, Formula One racing. And I take my son go-karting. He's gotten into racing. I would love, if I had to do it all over again, I'd be a race car driver.
Come on.
Yeah, I love it that much. And you get in such a focus in a zone when you do it. And so I love beautiful cars.
Yeah.
I love fast cars. But that Green Hornet is probably my most special car because it exploded right when I was about to graduate.
Wow.
It got me through college.
That's crazy.
And then blew up.
So like you, I had a Toyota Corolla.
Okay.
It was my first car. It was an 05. It was burgundy. I got it brand new my senior year of high school.
Brand new?
Brand new.
That's fancy.
Brand new. So, I felt like I had won the lottery. I was so happy. And that car took me to college. I went to college down in Louisiana and driving from Augusta and back. And then spring break, me and my boys would hop in that thing. We went all over the place. Houston, Florida, we went everywhere in that car.
How many miles did you put on it?
So, I'll tell you. So, I got to a point where I had it for 12 years. I had 200,000 miles on it.
Wow.
And at the time, I was an assistant golf professional at Atlanta Country Club. I was making some good money, had some money saved. And man, I was ready for a new car, man, because I would go on a date and the thing rusted. I'm nervous to pull up, you know. I'm like, man, I want a fly ride.
Oh, man.
So I happened to know a guy that had a Dodge dealership, and I wanted a Challenger. So I ended up getting the car. But something I wanted to talk to you about, I was reading one of your books, and when I purchased that car, I was almost ashamed to get something new because I was like, I've got something that works just fine right here, and here I am buying another car. Am I being wasteful? But I think that feeling came from past trauma of not having much growing up or not having much as a young adult. So as I move through life and advance and become more financially blessed, you know, what's your advice on how to not feel ashamed about big purchases and having some nice things?
You know, I think that at least the way I think about it is if you value everything, like lay it out and be honest with yourself about who you are, right? And that's why I do it. It's like, am I buying something because I'm trying to fill a hole or a value over here? Like, do I need a car to make me feel better about myself or because I'm worried about what the Joneses have? Or do I just like this car and it makes me feel good driving it and I love it and it's interesting? You know, what are the values? And maybe you value the environment. So you decided, you know, I'm gonna drive all electric, but I'm gonna deal with the hassle of having to find a place to plug it in. You know, so it depends. I don't judge anybody's value system. If you value, you know, my father is a great example. My father wore like 10, 12, 15 gold chains.
Come on.
He was, you know, he had diamond rings.
Yeah.
And I don't wear any jewelry.
Uh-huh.
Because it's not my value system. But my father loved his jewelry. He wouldn't take it off, you know, and he loved his chains. And so, you know, he wasn't quite on the, he was halfway to Mr. T level. You know, I mean, he was dripping, you know, before folks were talking about drip. But my father, and he loved fancy cars. Right, and so he was a very outwardly showy person. I'm a little different, you know. I don't worry about, you know, I just the way I walk through life. I walk through life with I think the same confidence that he had, but a different type of confidence. I show mine a little differently, and but I still like high performance vehicles, right? But I like them because I enjoy the performance, and so. You know, I've had my share of nice cars, fancy cars, but I'm treating cars more these days, and maybe it's a function of just, you know, maturity, as utility vehicles, right? But still, you want nice utility vehicles that serve a purpose.
Right.
I drive a lot to go to work, and sometimes I get off of work late at night. It's nice having a car that I can put on autopilot, for instance, right? So the technology itself helps me. So I'm more interested in what the technology can do for me than actually what people think of the way my car looks.
Right. So it goes back to the value.
Value,
you know,
exactly.
What you value.
Exactly.
Well, fun story to kind of wrap that up. So I ended up gifting the car to a kid who was riding his bicycle to work at the golf course.
Oh, fantastic.
And to this day, the kid still has it. He told me the odometer stopped working at 300,000 miles. But to this day, it still rides.
I love that.
I think he got a Mako paint job. He's still rolling. So
I love that story.
I feel good about it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'll send him a copy of one of my books.
Hey, there you go. The
That's
Web
good
Cure.
stuff. And we got to keep spreading messaging and working with young cats, and that's a beautiful thing. Gifting that saves him, and maybe he invests it somewhere else, and maybe he does something else with it.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
Thank you,
yeah,
brother.
man. Of course. Thank you, man.
Thanks for having me out here.
Of course.
It's
No, man,
beautiful.
I'm loving this. This is great.
Opportunity won't always come to you. But with Synovus as your bank, you can always go towards it. So get going. Get after it. Get out of your comfort zone. Get momentum. Then get more of it. Wherever potential leads you next, get there with speed. Get there with scale. Get there with a bank you trust. Synovus. Get there.
Hole in one, you get PXGs for life. Every time they come out with something new, you got it.
I love it.
All right. Hole in one gets me PXG equipment for life.
Hit well.
I
It's a
closed
little
my
loud.
club face. Oh!
Oh, he didn't want the clubs. He ain't want them. He
He
ain't
really
want
did.
All right, there we
Come
go.
on.
There we go. There's a green.
Come on.
He's on the pin.
Come on. All right.
That's a beautiful
We'll
shot.
take that. Thank you.
That's nice.
Thank you. Ooh!
Go.
Come on. Get up there.
Oh, he on it. That's too close to the pin. Stop.
Come on!
Oh, you rolled off the back. You hit it too good.
Great
You
shot.
rolled
got
off the
one.
back.
Great shot. There you go. Good. Good. Really good. Fight. Not bad. You up there, yeah.
Oh, this is you? This is me? I mean, this is me?
You up there.
Oh, I thought this was me.
I appreciate the lineup though. I
Okay,
appreciate
okay,
that.
I thought that was me.
Did he want it? Did he want it?
Almost. Hit it.
Oh man. Yeah, they're not in playing.
Take it away. That's good.
Not gonna hit it too hard because I'm gonna let the hill actually bring it down.
Okay, okay. You're gonna use the heel.
It's what you call the, this is gonna be a Sir Isaac Newton shot,
Got
Got
you.
allowing gravity to take the ball into the hole.
Come on.
All right.
Sometimes all you have to do is line it up properly. Very soft with the hands, very gentle touch. Hit it and walk away.
Oh! Oh! Fellas,
Been a pleasure.
thank you so much,
Thanks for
man.
having
I
me.
really appreciate it. Thanks so much, man.
Hill.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you,
Yeah.
baby.
Hey,
Thank you.
great. Thank you, thank you.
Awesome stuff. That was great, guys.
Thank you.
I let you get away.
You let me off the hook.
After I finished the round this morning, I took advantage of 9 holes on my own here at Sahali. A late afternoon round gave me a chance to relax, take in the day, and reflect on all I've learned. My biggest takeaway is that even though I've come so far and accomplished so much, that I'm just getting started. I've got to take care of myself, continue to go places that challenges me to grow, and of course, work hard. I have no doubt that God is with me. So with that, I can't fail. I am so encouraged to know that the best is yet to come. We'll see y'all soon on Saturday Foursome.